So what does this honorary doctorate from California State University, Sacramento mean to you, Ms. Huffman?
Well, it means that I may have made a contribution in society that somebody recognizes. It's in my genes, it's in my blood. I'll tell you what I tell Jerry Brown, that if you're a missionary, you will always be a missionary in whatever job you go in. You just don't call it church. And I've always been trying to do right and do fair to others and do right by others. And I don't know how to really explain the significance of this in my life. Maybe I've always wanted to be called doctor. Somebody wrote me 2 notes, and one called me Dr. Alice and one called me Dr. Huffman. And I go, is that really what I should do with it? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it. I'm honored, I'm humble, and I hope that these next 80 years, I'm still giving back.
What do you see the role of the CSU and more broadly the UC system in California for students of color today?
Well, you know, CSU has been the godsend. It's been the place where our students have gone for their higher education when they couldn't get access into the university system or private systems. And so it's the rock bed entity for minority people, black people, brown people, anybody. The door is open pretty much to give them an opportunity. So if it wasn't for the CSU, we would probably be left out altogether. And so I think it's critical. And I think that they're probably now being oversubscribed to because other places are too expensive and they can't get in. And I think government should make sure that the CSUs have the funding that they need, the resources that they need, because if you want a qualified citizenry, you have to have educated citizens. And that's the #1 spot. Community colleges and CSU make all the difference in the world for people of color.
So what do you think are the lessons and outcomes of the Civil Rights Movement? You talked about CORE, Congress of Racial Equality, you talked about the Black Panthers. There's so many of us that, you know, we were not there in the middle of the Civil Rights Movement.
Black people have not made it this far by themselves. We've had to have good people in America who cared about equality. We've never had enough population to make it alone, and we have to find good citizens who believe in fairness and quality of life. And what I think young people should remember today is that no group makes it by themselves, and that we can't turn our backs on the have-nots. I think for my little millennials who have their little Porsches and their BMWs, they need to take a critical look at society and give back. You have to open up your hand. You can't get anywhere with a closed fist. You got to give something back. So, and I think that without the civil rights, I guess we'd still be enslaved. I want to thank the university. I want to thank the president for honoring me, for singling me out. And I want to thank those who put the application in for me, because I know it didn't just happen by itself. So I'm very, very grateful.